Good morning, everyone, and how are you guys feeling this morning? I hope you guys are starting your day off feeling ready and confident throughout the day because, of course, you're starting another day. It is Wednesday, and unfortunately, we're starting our day off with some cloudy weather outside here in Seoul and expected to be cloudy all day long, but on the bright side, it's not supposed to rain, so do not worry about that. Now, the temperature at the moment is 24 degrees Celsius and is going to soar up to 31 degrees this afternoon. So keep that in mind and stay positive. With the first song for you guys, we got Ellie Goulding with Love Me Like You Do. That was Ellie Goulding with Love Me Like You Do right here on What's Poppin' with your boy Brian Jew on TBS EFM 101.3 in Seoul and its surrounding areas, GFN 98.7 in Gwangju and 93.7 in Yeosu. Now, how to get in contact with us is pretty simple, guys. All you got to do is send a text to sharp pound 1013 for a charge of 51. If you're in Kakao Talk, add TBS EFM as a plus friend and you can message us for free. Also, if you're on Twitter, follow us at TBS What's Poppin', and we have a number to call. The number is 02-778-1013. Those of you with an email, shout out, or any questions at all, the address is efmpoppin@gmail.com. And those of you guys interested in our playlist, come check it out on our website at tbsefm.soul.kr/EFM/what's poppin'. And check out TBS EFM digital magazine that features TBS EFM's highlight content on audio and video. You guys can download it for free from iTunes Store or Google Play, and it's now also available on digital portal magazine Tapzin. We got lots more coming your way, but before we move on, a word from our sponsors, which are Youngjin Glans in Vermont, Kia Motors, LGU Plus, LTEME, and Koei. Alrighty, welcome back, and now it's time for today's pick. And this morning, I brought news about Drake. Now, I believe many of you guys might remember the other day that I told you guys about a gunshot incident that occurred at Drake's OVO Festival after party on the segment, of course. Well, Drake was told to have said nothing about the whole incident, and however, he actually broke his silence. Finally, y'all. Now, for those of you guys who don't know what happened about this incident, here's a bit of information. On August 4th, 2015, there were gunshots which killed 2 people and left several others seriously injured at Drake's after-party that was held at a nightclub in Toronto. Now, in Drake's public statement related to the incident, he started by mentioning that he's used to the fact that anything he says and does are closely watched by his fans. I know that feeling. Now, he continued that despite his advisor and counsel have warned him to be careful saying anything about the incident because whatever he says could be misinterpreted. Sorry about that. I'm like tongue twisted here. He chose to follow his heart, of course, and I feel like a lot of celebrities do that, and that's how sometimes we get misinterpreted. Now, the rapper wrote, when he stares into young people's eyes, he wishes for them to shine as brightly as they can in this lifetime. He also expresses condolences toward the 2 victims' families as well, and he ended the statement by writing, I pray for better times and better understanding. Well said, Drake, because you could have said anything that could have ruined the whole situation, but guess what? You're a very understanding individual, and I respect that. So we got the Drake song for you right now. The song's called Right Hand. Yeah, that was Drake right there with Right Hand. Now, it's his new single that was released just a couple of weeks ago, so it's fresh and ready for y'all. Now, the hip-hop song is consisted of dark and low instrumental sounds, and the overall atmosphere of the single is quite rough and dry as well. Also, there's a humming chorus in the background, and it appears repeatedly throughout the song along with Drake's rap verses. Alrighty. Enough about Drake. We're going to move on to more songs right now. We got 2 R&B songs coming your way. First up, we got Eric Benet featuring Faith Evans, Feel Good. And after, we got Tinashe with All Hands on Deck. That was All Hands on Deck by Tinashe, and it's included in her debut album Aquarius that was released last year. And before that, we had Feel Good by Eric Benet and Faith Evans, and that was actually off his 5th studio album called Lost in Time, released back in 2010. And with those 2 tracks, it's already time to wrap up the first half of our show. The last song for the first half is by Brandon Flowers. The song is called Lonely Town. Yeah, welcome back to the second half of What's Poppin' on TBS EFM 101.3. In the second half, we're going to have our man Elmo Chong talk about hip-hop music. But if you want to find out what songs we got, you got to keep it right here. But for now, a word from our sponsors, which are G Market, Chevrolet, Lotte Highmart, and Hyundai Motor Company. Yo, we in the studio, second part 2 with
Part
your
two.
boy B. Jew. This is how I do. It's the morning, it's kinda cloudy. It don't bother me cause I'm like that. I'm a G.
You're a G.
I'm a thug.
Thug.
And I don't give a oops, can't say that on radio.
But you give love.
Live. I give love. I spread it all around the world.
All the world.
Girls love my Jerry curls.
Jerry curls.
I don't have Jerry curls though.
You don't have Jerry curls.
No, but that's the only thing I can think off the top of my head that rhymed.
I remember this.
That was actually, we're getting better, dude.
Nah, I didn't even do anything. You're getting better. Not me, man.
You're like, what did I do? I just repeated what you said.
Exactly.
But you getting better as a hype man too.
Yeah. Well, you know, that's not very hard because all I got to do is listen to the words that you say and just repeat it. Or
No, but then see, when I was like, I can't say that word, and then you were like, and you said something else, and I was like, okay, and I can feed off of that too. See,
you know what?
we're working together.
We're working
right now.
together.
Yes.
Exactly.
Now we're gonna have all those hate tweets coming out like, y'all need to stop rapping, y'all so bad.
Stop with your struggle rhymes, man.
You can tell that you struggling, Brian. You just struggling. You trying to think of words that just rhyme, don't make no sense. My bad, y'all. My bad. At least I'm trying.
Hey, A for effort.
Yes,
A for
exactly.
effort.
Whatever he said. Anyways, we in the studio today. It is Wednesday, which means we're going to be talking about some hip hop music on our segment called Check the Rhyme.
That is correct.
Yes. So,
Yes.
you got a theme today? I know you always have a theme every week.
Every week I do have a theme, and today I have a theme as well. This past weekend, straight out of Compton, the highly anticipated NWA biofilm hit the theaters.
I'm so mad at myself because of that movie.
Why?
Because they played it on base last week, twice.
Yeah.
Didn't get to see it. So, and a rumor has it they're not going to play that in Korea, so I'm not sure
man.
if I'm ever going to see it until it hits like DVDs and, you know.
Or you could watch it online or
But I don't
something
do
like
that. I don't do that. I pay to watch movies, man.
Well, you can't pay and watch it at the same time. They don't have a service for that? No?
They do.
Oh.
It's called iTunes.
Yeah.
Or I just like getting DVDs because sometimes, you know, when you go into the not DVD store, but you know, like nowadays in the States they sell DVDs in bookstores, and
Yes.
stuff, or record stores, and they have the sales. You know, it'd be like, oh, Blu-ray DVDs on sale for $4.99.
Yeah.
See, that's what I wait for. I wait for something like that where I can actually purchase
Yes.
and respect the directors and the producers who made this film. I don't do the bootleg stuff.
Absolutely. I remember when video stores were popular, like the Busters. I would wait for that too, like because they would have those racks in the front of the cash register where they sold all those DVDs for super cheap, and I just looked through
All the used DVDs,
all the used
used
DVDs,
video
looked for
games
my
too.
favorite movies, the video games, and
miss
you buy
those
like
days.
five of them for like $20.
Exactly. I miss those days because remember when we used to walk down the aisle? It was exciting too. On the weekends, your friends come over like, movie night, get the popcorn, and you get the
Yes.
popcorn. And then you go around looking for a movie that you want to watch. Everyone has like, let's watch a horror film tonight.
Yeah.
Then you go in the aisle, the horror aisle, and the movie that you want to see, they always have like the 2 empty boxes in the front.
Yes.
And if they're available, there's like the tape or DVD right behind that box.
Right.
I got unlucky every weekend.
Uh-huh.
I took the box and was like, no, it's empty. So I remember my childhood memory as never actually getting to rent the movie or film that I wanted to watch.
That you wanted to get. And then you have to wait till it's like unpopular when everybody doesn't want it
Exactly.
anymore. And then,
by then, you go back to school and be like, hey, B, did you see that movie? And she slashes his throat. And blah, blah. I'm like, oh, great. You just ruined the whole
Yeah,
movie for me.
And you already know what the whole story's about. I heard
Those times
that.
I miss. And nowadays, because the internet's so advanced, you got, no offense, I'm talking on my friend's behalf. I'm not making fun of anybody who's listening because I don't know y'all personally like that. But you know those personal friends
Yes.
who think they're so cool because they saw the movie before you.
Yeah.
And they want to ruin it by putting the plot on their Facebook timeline.
Totally.
I want to strangle those people.
I know.
Oh my god, I just saw the new Avengers movie and I can't believe that just happened to Iron Man. And I'm like,
Or they give their opinion about it. They're like, hated it. Or,
Yeah,
like,
right?
you know,
hated it, especially when Scarlett Johansson's character went into the mountains. And then you're like, wow, I didn't see the movie, but you just explained the whole film.
thanks a lot,
So
man.
I'm talking about my friend, but if you're one of those people tuning in right now who do that, stop it.
Do not post.
Stop it. You annoy people. You definitely, I bet you your friends won't say it to your face, but I will. That's very annoying because let people watch the movie on their own. Don't ruin the movie. Don't talk about it online when it's fresh and just comes out the theater. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. I totally agree with you.
That's a common sense. That's what people need nowadays, common sense.
But luckily, so far on my Facebook, nobody has tweeted about this movie that we're talking about today, Straight
Same
Outta Compton.
thing. Yeah.
So I'm just,
The only thing I heard so far,
Yeah.
my friend saw it, he just goes, B, you have to watch it. I was like,
Yes.
why? Because you grew up in that era. You love that music. You love Ice Cube. You know what I'm saying? Eazy-E.
Eazy-E,
Dr. Dre.
Ice Cube,
Uh-huh.
MC Ren, DJ Yella, and like this movie has just been blowing up, like critically acclaimed as well as box office success the first weekend. It just sort of came out the past weekend. $60.2 million so far.
Whoa!
And high ratings on, those blog sites like Rotten Tomato and all that stuff. So I'm really looking forward to this. And for those of you that don't know the backstory behind the movie focuses on the rise and fall of the group, NWA, and is very important to hip-hop fans around the world because this group played such an important role in laying the foundation for the West Coast hip-hop sound. So in terms of when you think about what the West Coast hip-hop sound, like the gangster rap sort of thing, and from that particular sound has developed into what music from that era is today. A lot of it is accredited to this group, NWA, and they came out at a time when hip hop wasn't that big, and this sort of genre of music gave these kind of groups a voice to speak their story, to speak what they're going through, and it became commercially successful. So it's really an important movie for hip-hop fans around the world. Yeah.
And I heard that, what's-his-face's son was in the movie. Ice Cube's son played Ice Cube's character in the film.
Totally. His name is O'Shea Jackson Jr., which is the junior of Ice Cube, his son. And he looks
a lot like
Ice Cube. Like
That's good. I like it when they cast movies like this because you want to make it realistic.
Yeah.
And if you get characters that look like the characters, it's believable.
Totally.
Exactly.
He has the scowl, that Ice Cube scowl, the frown that he does. He has that down, and his voice sounds super similar to Ice Cube as well.
I gotta see this film, man. I gotta see this film.
Me too.
Man, please, y'all, if you're tuning in right now, do not ruin it for me and Elmo. Don't put it online. Don't put it on Twitter. Don't nothing. I want to wait till it comes out and watch it for myself. But for now, since we are talking about NWA, we're going to talk about and play one of the songs for one of the rappers in the film.
Yes.
And we just talked about his son, of course. We're talking about Ice Cube.
We are talking about Ice Cube.
Yes. What song we got?
The song that we have today is It Was a Good Day.
Yes.
And this was released in 1993 off his third album, Predator.
This is on my playlist right now.
Really?
Yeah, I made a summer playlist, and I play this song at least 3 or 4 times a day.
I love this song. Yes.
Today was a good day.
I love this song. That song actually samples the Isley Brothers, and it peaked at number 7 on the Billboard Hot R&B Hip Hop Songs chart and number 28 on the VH1's 100 Greatest Songs of Hip Hop, all-time hip hop. And I love the song because whenever you hear that beat and just the hook where he's just saying today was a good day, it makes you feel like having a good day.
Exactly. He raps about how the whole day just went well for him, you know what I'm saying?
Totally.
That's what's good. You've had those days, right?
I've had those days.
And it feels good. And then the next day when you realize, oh my gosh, yesterday was such a better day. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. But when Ice Cube actually wrote this song, he was actually inspired by the fact that he had been writing so much gangster rap and negative sort of society raps for so long. And he just woke up one day, just like one of those days that we have. He's like, man, you know what? My life is pretty good right now. I have everything that I want. I have a good career. I'm yesterday was a good day and today was a good day. Things are going well for me. So rather than wanting to write this gangster rap, he's like, man, I'm going to be, I want to rap about a good day in my life.
Exactly. Not be like, I got in a fight in the alley. You won't be like, you know what? No. Today, someone walked up to me in the alley and said, hey, you look cool, dude. You know what I'm saying? Even small compliments, it could be like, dang it, dude. It's like a good day. You walk into a convenience store, there's a long line, all of a sudden a siren goes off, and then people start scattering. All of a sudden, you don't have to wait in line. You're at the front of the line, you're like, dang, it's a good day. It's that kind of thing.
What's a good day for you?
A good day for me? Like, for instance, one time I was at a restaurant, same situation. I was like, excuse me, how long is the wait? How many people? 2 people? He goes, it'll be like 45 minutes. But you know when you're hungry, you don't want to wait.
Yes,
like,
I get so annoyed when I'm hungry.
You get hangry, man. I'm like, dude, I'm hungry, 45 minutes. All right, he goes, can you jot down your name, sir? I was like, get my name, Brian, whatever. I sit down, and some other guy comes over to me, and he goes, excuse me, sir, did you say you needed a table for 2? He's like, yeah, my girlfriend's running late, so you can just have our table right now.
Oh.
I was like, thank you. Today is a great day.
Right. Acts of kindness from other people, good days. They make great days. Another thing that makes great days is when you're running on schedule. And like, you know how like when you're running off schedule, just it seems like everything goes wrong, so that it just, you know, you get late for everything.
Yeah.
And then, but when you're on schedule for everything and sort of everything sort of works out within the timing that you want, those are good days for me.
Exactly. It's like a nice set of dominoes. Everything falls right, you know, beautifully.
Totally.
Just right on track. So, speaking of good days, we got the song for you right now. Hopefully, it's the clean version. I'm a little worried because a lot of rap songs, we say clean version and then mistakenly play maybe the not clean version.
Well, in my request, I did request the clean version. In the email, when I request a song, I'm like, clean version, please.
Alrighty. I hope the producer and the writer got the clean version. We got the song for you guys right now. We got Ice Cube. It was a good day.
Yep.
Yeah, yes. Mr. Ice Cube in the Heezy for Sheezy.
His house.
And that song was called It Was a Good Day.
Was a good day.
Today quite isn't a good day for us right now because it's kind of cloudy. And sometimes the weather kind of, I guess, tells you how my day's going to start. If the weather's cloudy, I'm going to be kind of not too happy.
Yeah.
Now, if it's a sunny, bright day, like when I was in Cali, every day was a good day.
Every day. In that.
But now if you think about it, Ice Cube is from Cali.
He is from Cali.
So obviously it's a good day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weather-wise, definitely good days out there, and those days definitely inspire to sort of like get out and do stuff. Like right now, when the weather is rainy or cloudy like this in Korea,
I call this day a sleep day. Now if I didn't have any work, I'd be in bed all day.
You know what gauges my good days? Is my hair days. Like if
you having a good hair day today.
Am I having a good hair day today? Like if I'm having a bad hair day, it kind of dictates the rest of the way the rest of my day is gonna go. If I have a good hair day, it's like for some reason, I don't know why.
How about your evenings?
Evenings?
What dictates your evenings on the weekends? Like about to go out. Sometimes when you get ready to go out, you know when you leave the house, you're like, I don't feel like actually going out. I feel awkward. And then some nights like, yeah, I feel good. We're gonna have a good time. What happens? Like how does that start for you? Like.
Well, it's kind of strange for me because I can't really answer that question because I don't really go out in the evenings that much.
But if you did.
If I did go out, it would have to be sort of who I'm going out with, what we're gonna do, and yeah, I don't know. Like I don't really go out that much. I'm usually like working in the evenings because like I make music better at night. You know what I'm saying? So like. My days are full of...
But don't you sometimes want to be like, look, I don't want to write music. I don't want to talk about music. I just want to get out.
I do have those days.
You got to break free sometimes.
Yes, I do.
Like for me, if I go out, like you said, the hair day type of thing, I'm the same way. If I'm doing my own hair, get my hair done, you know, getting dressed, you know, just get the shower feeling fresh and clean. And then all of a sudden, I do have 3 dogs.
Yep. So
what happens in the evening for me is like, I'm clean right now, right? But then all of a sudden my dog makes a mess and then mistake on the floor and I step on it. And I'm like, man, tonight just ruined, man. My clean feet got urine all over it. Man. And then good days would be like, you know, you didn't pick out an outfit yet, but when you go in the closet, you naturally just pick out things and you just coordinate really well.
Yes.
You got your outfit on, you got your hair did, you put your shoes on, your friends are calling you, where you at? I'm like, I'm headed over. All right, B, we can't wait to see you. And you're like, oh, compliments too. Great evening. Then you get to the club. As soon as you get there, they're like, yo, here's a drink. I'm like, oh, and then the evening is it flows so well.
Everything just flows so smoothly.
Yes.
Everything happens so nicely. Those are great nights.
Exactly. And that's why we played that song for y'all right now.
It was a good day.
And with the Straight Outta Compton theme, we got the next artist for y'all.
Yes, this is probably the most successful member out of this camp, the NWA camp. Of course, Dr. Dre. And the song that we're going to play today is The Next Episode, featuring Snoop Dogg, Corrupt, and Nate Dogg from the classic album The Chronic. And this song peaked at number 23 on the Billboard charts. I've been waiting so long for a follow-up album from Dr. Dre after this Chronic album. And you're going to hear, if you come to Korea, anybody who's outside of Korea and comes to Korea and goes to a club or something like that, you are guaranteed to hear the song probably like 3 or 4 times during the night at that club. And after 15 years of waiting for a follow-up record from Dr. Dre, he which he pre-titled Detox, he has recently announced that he's not going to come out with that album because none of those songs lived up to the hype of the last album, The Chronic. So actually recently, because of the movie soundtrack, he released a new album called Compton. And right now, this is the buzz on the internet and all that
Let us
stuff.
know the buzz, man.
The buzz is Dr. Dre came out with a new album, and I listened to the album.
Oh, he did come out with a new album?
He came out with a new album.
But he didn't make a huge issue about it?
It wasn't like a huge promo push because, you know, there's been so much expectation for a new album from Dr. Dre.
So it just naturally is like, look, I'll just put it out there.
I put it out. I mean, the movie's getting so much hype anyways that, you know, it's going to get marketed anyways. So he just put it out online on his sort of platform. He has that platform with Apple, I guess, with his headphones.
Okay.
And yeah, it just has a lot of buzz on the internet right now. So if you guys have an opportunity, go and download it, pay the money, download it. I actually previewed the album and
how's it sound?
It's very, very good. Like
how many tracks?
I think there's like 13 or something like that.
13 tracks.
A lot of tracks.
That's impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And it does have that sort of West Coast classic Dr. Dre sound, but as well it has sort of like a fresh flavor to it also. A lot of features like Kendrick Lamar. Classic features like Snoop Dogg, Eminem, of course. And I don't know if it actually lives up to the, you know, what the Chronic was, but I would have to say, you know, it's a good album.
I mean, that's gotta be hard to beat. When you had such a magnificent album like that, The Chronic was amazing. You know, us growing up, listening to that music over and over again. You know, I'm surprised I'm not a thug. I thought that was like a thug's anthem. Listening to that album, I'm like, look,
man.
You know, people in K-pop are like, oh, Brian's so sweet. He goes to church. Of course I go to church. I believe in God and all that stuff. But, you know, I'm gonna be real. I love the hip-hop music. You know, I love the thuggish, rockish bone, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that's who I am.
Yes.
That is who B is.
And that was that era, that era when I think I was probably maybe 13 or 14 when that came out. And during that time, you just sort of absorb everything around you, like the environment around you. And that was the music that was that got teenagers excited.
Exactly.
And during that time, I just absorbed everything. Doesn't mean like I did all those things that
we just liked the songs.
We liked the songs. And
exactly.
It just spoke to us during that time, yeah.
So since we are talking about Dr. Dre, the whole straight outta Compton theme, of course, we got the song for you guys right now, and it's going to be the last song for our show.
Yep.
But thank you, Elmo, for being here again.
No problem.
Alrighty. So with that said, we got the song Dr. Dre featuring who?
Featuring Corrupt, Snoop Dogg, and Nate Dogg.
Oh, all the dogs.
All the dogs.
The song's called The Next Episode. And on behalf of TBS EFM's What's Poppin', this is Bijou and
Elmo.
We signing off. Peace.